Don't touch my camera. Don't touch my camera. Move. Don't touch my camera. Move right now. Get back. Can my charter rights be subjected to a vote? Apparently, in Empress, Alberta, they can, and they were. Charter or not, I had to stand my ground for the residents seeking answers to the missing taxpayer funds. It was a quiet evening in the village of Empress, an evening where candidates, including the mayor, would take questions from the public. The main issue for some residents is the missing funds. I went inside to set up my camera in a quiet corner, and that's when this happened.
Were you the one that did this website for the gravel thing a while back?
Yes.
Out you go.
Out you go, not because I violated any rules, but because he, Don Farndon, who claims to be the venue manager, doesn't appreciate my reporting of the missing funds.
We don't need that. We don't need that backstabbing stuff.
It's not backstabbing. It is public interest journalism. As I argue that him disliking my reporting is no grounds to ask me to leave, he changed his stance from get out to you can stay, but you're not allowed to record.
Put out before.
Peacefully, this is a public gathering. It's okay that I'm here to
This
record.
is fine.
Okay.
You are not allowed to run that camera.
The mayor, Donna Martin, though wished that I would not record, confirmed that there were no laws prohibiting me from being there and recording the public forum.
Do know it's perfectly legal.
But for the hall manager, Don Farndon, that wasn't enough. Suddenly, they agreed among themselves to put Charter of Rights and Freedoms to a vote to decide whether I should be allowed to record or not. A process which has no legal validity, raising questions about the village administrator's understanding of Canada's constitution.
My name is Alberta. I'm not happy with it being filmed.
The moderator asked for a vote by hand.
So who is in favor of this meeting being taped by the journalist?
"18 hands were raised for transparency and press freedom.
How many opposed?
"12 hands were raised in opposition. I was relieved that though illegitimate, the result seemed to be in my favor, but that was not the result they wished for.
It looks like it's pretty close to me.
The mayor, who confirmed I had every right to be there and record, were among those who voted against my existence inside the hall. The moderator, appearing unsatisfied with the result, ordered a second vote, this time with paper.
So maybe we'll have to get people to write their vote on a piece of paper, just a simple yes or no.
While the votes were being counted, Don Farndon approached me and forcefully grabbed my camera, almost knocking it down.
You're recording without the vote?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't touch my camera. Don't touch my camera. Move. Don't touch my camera. Move right now. Get back. Thankfully, members of the public intervened to keep me safe from his intimidating and unhinged behavior. The RCMP has reviewed the footage and considered to not meet the threshold of assault. The counting continued, and the person doing the counting? Someone who voted against my presence, Leo Hansel, and his brother, Don Hansel, was one of the candidates on the stage, who also voted against my presence.
No filming.
Without giving me a chance to vote, and without disclosing the number of votes, the results flipped from yes to no, and now I'm being asked to pack up and leave.
And the results are no, they don't want to take that.
The voting has no legal force and I will remain here. This is about public interest journalism. I'm not leaving. Since they had no legal grounds to trespass me, they went the extra mile to obstruct my recording by standing in front of my camera for the entire debate. Manager Don even brought a staircase for this man to stand in front of my camera. The extent they went to prevent me from recording a public forum was truly astonishing.
Now, I got a question for you, and you, and you. Are you going to treat the Oi and Echo in the same way when they show up?
In the democratic process, absolutely.
Huh? You have no right to do what you're doing. Everybody has a right.
Meet Richard Russell, the only candidate who spoke up for me during the debate.
If the Oi and Echo was to show up, would you give them the same treatment? Would you? Yes or no?
Maybe we wouldn't.
Well, then, why are you giving it to him? You're being biased here.
I put it to vote, people answered.
It's not about a vote.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
Sure.
You can't take away the right to the press.
Vivian wants to speak.
Do you not defend our charter? What's wrong with you?
Bart,
The meeting came to an abrupt end, just as it was time for the question period, during which residents had submitted their questions in advance on paper. Those who raised critical questions about the missing funds now fear that the village administration will misuse the unasked questions to craft linguistic strategies that deflect accountability. What are they trying to hide?
What are they trying to hide? That's the question. So what is it you're afraid of? What are you afraid that the rest of the world is going to see in the village of Empress, a town of 130 people? What are you afraid of?
I don't know, it really looks like kind of typical Empress council. I don't know, maybe corruption's too strong of a word, but what are people trying to hide here? I mean, this is, as far as I'm concerned, they should be complimented that this is newsworthy. What's there to hide?
Is it a transparent administration?
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. If you look on the website, they had letters sent out, then retracted, then sent out, retracted. It's a gong show.
I don't see no pink money coming in, but I see lots of gravel leaving.
Richard Russell. He is the man who decided to run for council because he wants to know why so much earth left the municipal pits, yet the money isn't where it's supposed to be.
And we're still seeing trucks of gravel leaving and leaving, and at the end of the month when the statements come through and are filed and you go online to read what's going on, I don't see no pink money coming in, but I see lots of gravel leaving. So whatever's being accused of a long time ago that was denied is still happening. And if Municipal Affairs can stop it, they should have, and the police should have long time ago.
The town has a contract with a third party that mines and pays royalties to the municipality. But right next to the permitted site is another mining operation that locals say is happening off the books. I flew my drone over the alleged illegal off-the-books mining operation next to the permitted one and saw trucks being loaded with material. The pit is owned by the village, trucks are coming in and out, yet the money is missing. A formal complaint about it was submitted last year to Alberta Municipal Affairs and the RCMP. This act of ongoing corruption and criminal conduct has resulted in a breach of public trust and loss of funds for the residents of the entire community, the complaint alleged.
I mean, what happened? Every question you answer, you know, you run into brick walls here. Everybody deny, and then later admit a little bit and a little bit more, and it's like, well, let's get in there and open it up, and let's all look at it.
Some residents accuse the village, the Ministry of Municipal Affairs, and the RCMP of being derelict in their duties to the public.
You know, oh, I wonder. I don't want to be wondering anymore. I just want to know. And we have the right to know, and if I'm elected and the people that I trust are elected, everyone will know. Everyone will know anything they want to know. There'll be no more turning people away.
The questions still linger. They linger because what the village and the province say on paper doesn't match what's happening here on the ground in this quiet little corner of Alberta.
There's no transparency, and it starts at our municipal level, and that goes to our provincial level, and it's even worse at the federal level. And it just goes on and on and on.
Who are the operators of the alleged illegal mine? Who are they paying? And why are taxes rising when gravel worth millions of dollars keeps leaving the village pit?
What I've seen in 3 years is quite frankly appalling. In terms of what gets hidden in council, in terms of a number of gravel pit boondoggles that have come to light, high revenue source that we have here, which, I understand it's not even monitored. Trucks come and go there at will. But within the last, few months, we've been slammed with 2 threatening bylaw enforcement letters and astronomical increase in property tax and astronomical increase in utilities with no warning, with no reasoning at all. So actually we're feeling kind of bullied.
Residents highlight that across the last several audited financial statements, the CAOs have feigned ignorance and incompetence regarding the gravel operations and related revenue. We have previously examined the irregularities and contradictions within the village's financial statements. I have linked the stories in the description for your convenience.
They're taking us down a road where everything is going up, and we didn't move here for everything to go up. And the stories going around is all this gravel's missing and whatever, and there's millions that could have made everything go down. So let's find out what happened to it and make everything go down, and let's be happy.
During a conversation with Don Farnan about the missing funds, he claimed the money goes to Alberta's special areas. This is an unproven allegation.
When the gravel's crushed, the crusher takes the numbers. That goes into special areas. What does it? The loader, when they load it takes the numbers. It's loaded. That goes into special areas. Where does the money go? It goes into special areas and then back to the county.
Well, that's not shown on the documents. But I'll be reaching out to the Alberta special areas to ask whether any of that money from the alleged off-the-books mining operation ever reached them. And another issue residents of the village raised was this. They sent me a video they say was filmed outside Mayor Donna Martin's house, appearing to show flags with crude language. I'm too old for this shit. And if you don't like me, f*** off. Problem solved. They say that the mayor also drives a school bus for local children, raising concerns about her mental fitness for public duty. The mayor did not provide an immediate response to those allegations.
We deserve better, and we can get better.
Now the question is, when will the saga come to an end? We know millions of dollars worth of gravel left the village's pit, but we don't know where the money went because neither the province nor the village can explain it. But is it really odd to have municipalities of Alberta in this shape when the provincial government is not much different? Irregularities, conflicts of interest, and corruption. If you would like to support my public interest journalism, bringing accountability, reporting back to the far corners of Alberta, please consider making a donation at mediabizergan.com/donate. Thank you for standing with me against all attempts to censor or obstruct lawful journalism. Special thanks to the candidates and members of the public who stood up for my rights and your right to be informed. Until next time.